was a huge night, always the biggest in American sport, made even bigger, of course, by the presence of Taylor Swift. The night belonged to the team. She was there to support the Kansas City Chiefs, who beat the San Francisco 49ers. 65,000 fans travelled to Las Vegas's Allegiant Stadium to see the Chiefs clinch the title again. It's been reported this was the most expensive Super Bowl in history, with the cheapest resale ticket costing $5,000. That's just under £4,000. A 20-person box would have set you back £1.4 million, while TV commercials cost about $7 million for a 30-second slot. If you couldn't afford a ticket, the game, of course, was available on TV. The US TV audience is expected to be more than 100 million, with Super Bowl fever gripping here as well. In the UK, the audience is expected to be 4 million. And unsurprisingly, there's been added interest this year ever since pop star Taylor Swift became a regular fixture at games when she began dating Travis Kelce. She did make it to the game on time, despite performing the night before in Tokyo. And with all that attention, the Super Bowl is expected to generate more than $600 million for the Las Vegas economy, with 330,000 visitors all heading to Sin City for the event itself. Quite the money spinner, I think you'll agree. Well, Nesta McGregor was watching the action overnight and is in Las Vegas for us this morning, and he joins us now. Good morning, Nesta. As we heard there, a huge night, isn't it, both on and off the field?
Yeah, John, absolutely. And I can tell you, of that £650 million generated to the Las Vegas economy, none of it is mine. My money has stayed in my pocket. But as you mentioned, America's showpiece sporting event once again delivered. 65,000 fans packed into the stadium behind me. All the experts we spoke to before the game predicted it would be a tight game. They also predicted it would come down to either team's quarterback to make the difference, and so it proved. This is all the highlights from tonight. The Kansas City Chiefs, back-to-back champions. Back-to-back. The first time it's been achieved for almost 20 years. Does this one feel any different?
It does, man. It feels 10 times better, man. Adversity, what this team went through, the naysayers, but on top of that, man, just how much fun we have coming in the building. You can see how we're enjoying this one right now.
How will you and your lovely pop star girlfriend be celebrating?
I'm pretty sure Vegas gonna roll out the red carpet. I'm gonna be Elvis for a night.
The champagne is flowing. My glasses are proof. The Kansas City Chiefs, back-to-back NFL champions. The day naturally started with both sets of fans convinced it would be their team lifting a trophy at the end of it.
Niners.
Some travelled across state lines, others a bit further. Leeds, to be precise.
I was 40 this week, Super Bowl was always on the cards, and yeah, we just made it happen. So yeah, we flew out Wednesday, and yeah, here we are.
Is that genuinely your team or just to ruin his birthday?
No, we're Patriots fans, so that's the funniest thing. We just chose teams on the day, got the jerseys, and then came to the game.
Most came to see the game, but the fact Taylor Swift would be there may have persuaded some. And the pop star was indeed in the stands to watch a very nervy back-and-forth encounter. 2 touchdowns from the 49ers, the Chiefs with one of their own and their kicker making up the extra points. 19 all at full time, the Chiefs eventually winning 25-22 in overtime. If the game itself made for a nervous watch, then R&B singer Usher did his best to lighten the mood. The 45-year-old halftime show performer running through a string of hits, a 15-minute set, which also featured Alicia Keys and will.i.am. No team has ever won 3 Super Bowl titles in a row, but planning for next year can surely wait. After all, this is Vegas, and this party is unlikely to end anytime soon. Nesta McGregor, BBC News at the Super Bowl. Yes, Super Bowl 58 may well go down as an absolute classic. And listen, Las Vegas is nicknamed the city that never sleeps. And for some of those Chiefs players and fans, that may well be the case. But spare a thought for their quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. He's promised to party all night, John, but he's also promised the family to take them to Disneyland at 8 a.m. If worse comes to worst, he could always standing for Sleepy from the Seven Dwarfs.
Nesta, all I'm thinking about this morning is you hanging out with Travis Kelce in the locker room. That's the image I've got from this morning. Great stuff. I hope you enjoyed it. Nesta McGregor.
I've still got the champagne on me.
You need to go and dry off.